moving on. Getting to our number 2. My number 2, I didn't realize how close it was to making my number 1, but my number 2 is Me Against the World by Tupac. Now, I guess the best way to put this is we all know what Tupac is now as he's an icon. Right? We talked about legend earlier today, about some other stuff, but Tupac is a global icon. You know, there are murals and statues of this man all around the world. And people know him from the All Eyes on Me album, which is the album he did, that and Machiavelli before he passed away. And the best way I can put this is that people love Tupac because of this album. This is the album that they listen to because they love Tupac. So I'll take you back. This album comes out in 1995, right? From 93 to 95, he makes this album, right? So in that period, he comes out in 2 movies, shoots a movie while he's doing it, gets shot at 5 times, shoots an off-duty police officer and gets away with it because they pulled guns out on him. He gets his mother out of rehab. He goes back and forth to court for a rape conviction that he beats but still has to go to prison because of a sodomy charge that was inside the rape. And none of the other 5 guys got convicted. He was the only one that got convicted. That happened in 18 months, right? So that experience formed what this album was. And if you listen to, I'll just read you some of the songs off the album. Like, this guy was like going through it. How he managed to get through it, I have no idea. And you can tell just by the names of the songs. If I Die Tonight, Me Against the World, So Many Tears, Temptation, Lord Knows, Dear Mama, Death Around the Corner, I'm an Outlaw, Fuck the World. That's the track list of that. How he made this, I still don't know how he made this album going through all those things.
And the whole time, how old was he? Like
23.
Right.
Shoot.
He didn't get away with it.
Huh?
He was proven innocent.
Yeah, he was proven innocent.
He didn't get away with it.
That's the difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah. You're right. My bad, Pop. He was proven innocent.
Don't do my boy like that.
Yeah.
Get away with it's like OJ.
Well, I didn't say that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There will be no Pop slander or OJ slander on this podcast.
But we know.
Yeah, we know. But yeah, that was that time, and man, this album just is so heavy because you know what he was going through when he was doing it. Now, we played a lot of music. You know, the people that are listening to this, we played a lot of music that you're not going to be able to listen to. I'm going to play a clip from the Dear Mama documentary that came out a couple years ago. It's a few minutes long. But I also want you guys to listen to this because there's something very important that his mother says and his aunt says during this part of the documentary. When first time I saw it, I cried. And every time I watch it, I cry because it's just so heavy. So this was right before he was turning himself in to go to prison.
Tupac Shakur has been sentenced to a maximum of 4.5 years in prison for sexually abusing a fan.
It's cold, it's snow on the ground. Me and a faded went to Jasmine's apartment, and Tupac is sitting on the couch holding a rifle. And he got "fuck the world" written across his face, and there's a tear coming down. There was a force around him. I have seen a demon as if it was on his shoulder. Tupac was so depressed that he said, "Look, I'm not going to turn myself in." Then he's saying to the boys, "This is what we're going to do. You're going to take me in the Cadillac. You're gonna drive me someplace. I'ma smoke a lot of weed. And then tell Matulu that one of us got away. I cried my guts out. I cried my guts out at the utter despair that I see my nephew in.
Just can't take it out here no more.
He was talking about killing himself.
I feel like I'm losing it and I want to die.
Fanny went to her son and got on her knees in front of her baby. I don't care what anybody calls you or tells you you are. You must never believe that. You put one foot in front of the other. In our weakness, we can create strength. Just right.
Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears. I'm suicidal, so don't stand in me.
Just
My every
right.
move is a calculated step to bring me closer to embracing early death. Now there's
Just
nothing
right.
left. There was no mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing, about to go to pieces, screaming
Just right.
peace. And though my soul was deleted, I couldn't see it. I had my mind full of demons trying to break
Just
free.
right.
They planted seeds and they hatched, sparking the flame inside my brain like a match. Such a dirty game. No memories, just the misery. Painting the picture of my enemies killing me in my sleep. Will I survive till the morning to see the sun? Please, Lord, forgive me for my sins, cause here I come. Lord,
Just right.
Lord knows I tried. Been a witness to homicides and drive-bys, taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by, broken hearted as I glance at the chalk line, getting high. This ain't the life for me, I wanna change, but ain't no future right for me, stuck in the game. I'm trapped inside a maze. See this Tangeray influence me to getting crazy, disillusioned lately. I've been really wanting babies, so I can see a part of me that wasn't always shady. Don't trust my lady, cause she's a product of this poison. I'm hearing noises, think she's fucking on my boys. Can't take no more. I'm falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door. Shed so many tears. Lord, lost so many peers and shed so many tears.
That's Pac.
It's heavy.
Heavy. My man was going through it, and it came through in the music. Music can be cathartic. It can give you joy, but it can also be therapeutic. And clearly, it was therapeutic for him during that time. So that's my number 2.
He's so brilliant.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Me
Great
Against the World.
storyteller, too. Just love the way he tells a story. Yeah.
Amazing storyteller. Bug number 2. It's on you.
Okay. This album just makes me so happy. You could listen to it for anything, and the production is awesome. It's the 2020 Experience by Justin Timberlake. This is Justin's peak light skin era. Like, he was stealing your girl. Like, oh my God. I just like something about him. Like, he's so captivating. He's a singer. He's a dancer. Like, he just does everything. Like, and he had that white boy swag that black people love. Like, he really had it, and he still does. Timbaland produced like the majority of this.
Yeah, right.
He's a good
So
one. He's
yeah,
one
I
of the
feel
ones.
like
Yeah.
I had to like give him props because he completed this, and he did it very seamlessly.
Agree.
I will say that I'm not taking away Justin Timberlake's flowers because he's my guy. He's my
Mhm.
Michael Jackson, low key. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
Right.
But without Timbaland,
Yes.
things are different.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is why I pay homage to him.
Yeah. Seriously,
This is
seriously.
why I pay
Yeah.
homage to him.
Good job. Good job.
Because not
I mean, it's the reason why he used them so many times.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
work great together.
They work
Exactly.
great together.
Exactly,
They
yeah.
work great. Mhm.
so. You could dance, you could sing, you could cry.
Yeah.
This album truly it has it all, and it is an experience like the
And
album
we
says.
played this album.
We did wear this one out. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Great concert too. He puts a great.
Oh my gosh, the show!
Yeah.
What a show!
What a show.
I mean,
What year this? You said 2013.
no, this I don't know when this came out. Actually,
2013.
2013.
2013. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
I don't even know what to play on here.
Just
There's some bangers on there.
Yeah.
Sure.
This one's my favorite, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
This
can't
is
go
a good
wrong with
one.
that.
Yeah. On repeat.
And I interchange this out with like many Justin albums. Like
Yeah.
they're all so good.
Yeah.
Like
Good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, don't hold the wall, Justin.
Yeah.
Another banger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great job, Bug. Well, Kai, it's on you. Your number two.
All right, so I will start off by saying I know we had some honorable mentions, but up until I pulled up into the Larry's parking lot, Abbey Road was in my number 2 spot.
Good job.
It was
Oh, yeah, but still.
until I replaced it with Midnight Marauders.
Oh, what a cry.
So
Good.
Midnight. Oh man, what hip hop? I can't even tell you where to begin about how I feel about Midnight Marauders. Right. So
Tell them who Midnight Marauders is.
Tribe Called Quest.
There you go.
Just a little fun fact about my life. When Fife died, my mom offered to let me stay home from school. I don't remember this. You
I
were
do.
at work.
I do.
She came up to me with, I thought somebody important died.
Mhm.
And she said, Poppy, I'm sorry, but Fife Dog died. I said, no. You know what I'm saying? I was tweaking out. So,
Yeah. For sure.
Midnight Marauders was there for me when I ain't really have anything else to listen to. This music was Noah Robinson for the longest time of my life.
Wow.
Like I there's really nothing else I can say about it. If me and my cousin TJ were inside, I'm an outside guy. We're inside, rained in, playing video games. We can't go outside. We bugged out. At least Midnight Marauders was playing. You know what I'm saying? Like we was playing Street Fighter and listening to Midnight Marauders, playing Halo 3, listening to Midnight Marauders, you know?
So crazy.
And it was just everything for me. So
Like, I mean, just the parallels you telling that story with
like it was just everything.
me and his father.
Crazy.
I had
Yeah.
$12 on a iTunes gift card and I bought Midnight Marauders. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's dope. That's dope.
he like not Apple Music downloading it.
Right,
I
nice.
bought it. You know what I'm saying?
You still got it in your
yeah.
iCloud?
I was able to make some songs my ringtone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real. That's pain.
Well, I'm about to cry.
So with that being
Raise
said,
these kids,
you-
right?
I can't say the name of the song, but
Oh, but you can play it.
this song, I didn't grow up in New York, right? I didn't grow up catching the subway to school, but this made me feel like I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. My vocals a little bit. With the upper bass.
I have a signed copy of this in my room.
So before we move on, I'm going to tell you a quick Tribe Called Quest story. Mommy got me tickets to see Tribe Called Quest in Atlantic City. And we get in the elevator. And as soon as we get in the elevator, this is the only time I ever say I like have any kind of regrets doing anything. I get in the elevator and Fife and his wife are in the elevator. And I didn't say a word to him.
Yeah, it's
Did not say a word to him, man. I grew up listening to these guys, and I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna act like that.
it's hard. It's hard being a cool guy when it's time to be a cool guy.
I know.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is.
And
Yeah.
You get some decisions to make.
year later, he was gone.
Yeah.
You know, so if you ever have an opportunity to do that, don't do what I did that
Yeah.
time. You know, but
Be respectful.
Shit, yeah, I would have been respectful. I'd have just
Oh,
been like,
of course you would.
"Yo,
Just
what's
a
up?"
little dap would have been cool.
Little
You know
dap.
what I mean? That's whenever I see somebody like,
Yeah.
I know how it is to a fraction of the degree. Just give them a little dap,
Yeah.
you know, make them
Yeah.
feel normal.
Hey, the only thing I said was, "Damn, you really is 5 foot." You short as hell. But anyway, yeah. So, Christopher, on you. You're number 2. My number 2 is 808s and Heartbreaks by Kanye
2
West.
Kanye albums. I saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Experienced my first breakup with this album. Played that out too many times. But sonically, this album sounds like, man, he experimented with the 808s at the time, and that's what I like about the album. Yeah, it's Kanye.
Yeah.
It's Kanye.
I love that album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to revisit it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play my favorite breakup song, which is "Bad News."
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you know
I was waiting on you.
Waiting on a dream that'll never come true.
I know all the words too because I had to listen to it over and over.
And I think that's what's so infuriating about him at sometimes is because he would act a certain way, but you knew that this was in him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was
I literally mourn Kanye West. I
Yeah.
think about it all the time.
I really
Like,
don't though.
I do. Like
I don't.
I mourn this version of him so bad. Like and it didn't make my list, but Yay, 2017 I think that came out. Like such a good, right? Sounds about right.
No, 2008. 808 and Heartbreaks?
No,
No,
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ye came out, such a vulnerable album, like for mental health, and like I hate how he was like so ostracized because of that. Like you just didn't get it for real.
You want the old Kanye back.
Yes, I do.
I
I really do.
I am such a advocate of not that though.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why, right?
Go ahead.
So I am such a fan of artists growing. You know what I'm saying?
We just talked about this,
Yeah,
bud.
we did.
So like, and I said it earlier. I think Late Registration's probably top 2 worst albums of his. 3.
It's on the bottom.
It's on the bottom, and not that it's that terrible
Yeah,
or
it's not a
ass or
terrible
anything, but it's just like, all right. For example, we talk about some artists, and it's like we listen to an album. I love that album. I wish he come out with another album just like that. Then he comes out with another album just like that. Why isn't he switching his flow up?
Yeah.
Why is he doing the same thing we heard in the last album? You know, so I think it's kind of counterintuitive to ask that from Kanye
Sure.
when he's such a progressive and experimental person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a real Kanye fan, you're not gonna say I want the old Kanye back.
True.
You know what
True.
I'm saying? Like, I just feel that way
Mhm.
because it goes in phases, and I am so appreciative of Pink Polo Kanye. I'm so appreciative of Amber Rose Heartbreak Kanye, pre Kim Kardashian Kanye, post Kim Kardashian Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kim Ye Kanye too as well.
you know what I'm saying? So
I think Late Registration was basically College Dropout 1.5.
Yeah.
yeah. I agree.
So
Absolutely.
that's the reason why it's probably not.
It's
what
more
you guys
nostalgic.
Yeah.
think it is
I think
because-
that's what
more
it is
it's
for me. I think
nostalgic.
it's a
Mhm.
nostalgia thing. And also like it's kind of like that era of Kanye, like college Kanye, like that's where I am right
Yeah.
now. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
So
I
it just
respect that.
it
Yeah.
speaks
Yeah.
volumes to me. And like
Mhm. I-
the like and thinking about it too, like I specifically thought about albums that I wouldn't get tired of, and I could probably like sing late registration like over and over and over and over and over again. Like that's just me.
Mhm.
So like I don't think dang, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say an album, but I lied. Anyways, but there's other Kanye albums that I might get bored of.
See, for me, Late Registration is it for me.
Mm.
Again, I still think it's College Dropout 1.5,
Mm.
but to me,
And there's depth there.
Diamonds. I mean,
I think that also one thing I love about Kanye, and for me, maybe other people might think differently, but I think that one of the things I appreciate about him the most is that he made it okay for brown people to be backpackers.
Yeah.
And I think that that's something in like, it was connected to my children to see that it was okay to have different interests and still be very, you. And I think that that's one of the things I really like about him. But I love the fact that what Noah said,
It's true.
and I didn't think about it that way until now, because I do feel like there's sometimes that I like, oh man, that old Kanye was just dope. But you know what? Just like life and the way that life is supposed to be, we're supposed to mature.
Mm-hmm.
And I always have a phrase that we're supposed to learn, teach, and repeat. And I think that those things in artists, and particularly with Kanye, that we hope that he's always able to do. And because he's unapologetic, he's another one that he's unapologetically him. And, and I appreciate that about him.
Well, to wrap that up, you just said that he made it okay for these kids to be backpackers, right?
Yeah.
What tree does he come from? He comes from the tree of Dashikis and De La Soul Tribe Called Quest, where they were the first ones.
Yeah, when they had babies.
Okay. Huh?
When the Dashikis and...
Let's not forget that Kanye's East Coast, New Jersey, New York influence is so real.
Yeah.
You know, it is so real.
Yeah.
You mean selling beats for $500, Kanye?
Yeah.
That was when he first
absolutely.
started.
His hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has a great story. Don't get me wrong. And, I know their hustle is their hustle. But Kanye really, I felt like...
he's a testament to self-belief.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And I have to applaud him.
Yeah,
for that.
I never seen a person that delusion can work so well. You know what I mean? And not even on no disrespectful, he genuinely believes who he is, and
it's rare.
Yeah. And, I was about to get on a whole nother topic, but like then you look at the term imposter syndrome, you know what I mean? And you often, sometimes, I know I felt it with my athletic career. Like sometimes you often think am I supposed to be where I'm at? Or am I who I think I am? But Kanye's never had that question or doubt.
And he knows that whatever he does, people are going to love it.
Yeah.
He
has fans.
He has fans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Great job, guys. Mrs. Robinson, you're number 2.
Okay.
We're down to the wire.
We're down to the wire. Okay. So number 2 literally just switched.
What?
Right as we were talking earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. So I number 2, this woman really, when I heard her sing, and her style to me was different. I mean, I come from my mom, 80s R&B music, and the Patti LaBelle's, the Tina Turners, and when they were in the Tina Marie and all that stuff. But this woman, I think she changed me because it had that hip hop flair to it, but yet she was cool AF. And then
you can say it. She's cool as fuck.
And then I'm I don't know. She had this I don't even know how to put it, because she just had this energy about her that was very New York and very she wasn't hood at all. It's not that she was hood or anything, but she had that good energy. You know what I think about? I think about LL Cool J
Round the Way Girl.
Round the Way Girl. She was the round the way girl for me.
I know it is.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Mary J. Blige.
Right.
And it's My Life. And when I say no skip, 2020, the version 2020.
Now, did this change since we talked about the other night?
What do you mean?
Because remember, I said I was listening to the album, and I looked at it. I was like, damn, there's some bangers
No.
on here.
Yeah.
You had her already in your head?
I already had her.
Oh, okay.
She was my one of the first ones I put on my one of the first ones I put. So, and she never left because of the other thing that I had going on. So I feel like Mary J, she kind of like embodied women and how we felt about breakup and self-confidence and just like she was the round the way girl, and it just was like it just spoke to me. And I don't know. And I still listen to her. And don't get me wrong, I love, there's other women that I love. Lauren, Jill Scott was on, like, oh my God. Like another one I kind of felt guilty of not putting her on there. But at the same time, it was just Mary came first though.
I feel like Mary J's she's probably one of the first girl.
Right. And not only that, but hip hop artists wanted her on their albums. They were she did so many collaborations, and she made, and not like, let me say that when she did collaborations, it was okay for women to really like hip hop the way they did, because she was collaborating with guys that and male dominated field at the time. And it was like, it was okay. Yeah, I do like hip hop. Yeah, it's okay. And but I'm gonna sing this bar too, and I'm gonna make your song hot. And it was just different.
I think like in the women rap game right now, like we have strayed too far away from Mary. We have strayed too far away from her.
Yeah.
And not to say I love me some Lotto, you know what I mean? Like I love Glorilla, but like it's not the same. Like and I feel like Mary J, she like gave the same energy as like F my baby dad.
Yeah.
But like she didn't say that.
Yeah.
She didn't say that.
True
She
story.
didn't say that.
Yeah,
And this man done broke my heart. And you know what I
F
mean?
him and I'm moving on because I don't care.
It's
Like
like one of
she's
those
a heartless.
things-
Like she got it.
It's definitely like one of those things where it's like you don't gotta like curse or yell or to make the point you want to make.
Exactly.
And she does such an educated.
That's important.
It's such an
Thank
she
you,
does
Noah.
it so.
Yeah.
She's educated.
She's
her
educated.
vernacular's great. Like
Yeah.
I can tell exactly how she's feeling without her being
Yeah.
ugly about it.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah. And it's funny that you say that, because there's been times in my I would be listening to Mary and Noah would be like, Mom, you all right? You all right, mommy? But, at the same time, it was just like, she's everything to me. Like, as far as she had everything, she had the vocals, she had the class, she had the vulnerability to say that I've made mistakes. I would, if I had to choose, I wouldn't do it like that again, or it's okay.
Well, she grew because
she's matured.
Young Mary was a little rough around the edges.
Oh, absolutely. And she's not, she tells her truth. She tells her truth. And I feel like she tells her truth in her music. And it's okay to be happy. It's actually okay to break up and get back with the person that you don't just broke up with. So, and I think that there's a lot of different elements in her voice and in her maturing as a woman. And and all of that is okay, because it's actually all equals growth. And she's done it well. She's done it very, very well.
Class.
And with class.
With class, I may add.
And yeah.
Well, I'm not going to give you the iPad back because
I know which one I want to play.
I know which one you want to play. Well, there's two you could play.
I mean, there's a lot, but the one I just been listening to lately.
That one? I thought it would be this one.
This is how I do. Yeah. Yeah. That part. Yeah.
Is this the remix? To me, it's the original. I don't even listen to the other version.
I listened to the remix too, actually. This is what...
No, this is the remix.
Yeah. This is the remix.
This is how we do every day.
And these are my
all day.
boys too. Shout out to them.
This is how we do.
Brownsville's finest.
Yes, Brownsville's finest.
This is how we do. This is how we do. Every day, all day. This is how we do.
Break.
I shine,
yes.
you shine, I shine, you shine. shine, shine, I shine, you shine, shine, I shine, you shine, shine, I shine, you shine.
In this day and time,
maintain the same frame of mind.
elevation,
Spark it up, yo, start the circulation.
360 degrees in rotation. Yeah. That was I Love You by Mary and Smith and Wesson.
Yeah.
So we're getting to our number one. We're gonna change the rotation up a little bit because I want you to go last. So number one.
Really? Oh my God. You guys have no idea why I've been waiting so long for this. And when I tell you this was a long and hard one, but it really wasn't. It wasn't at all. Cause these motherfuckers are music, period. Point blank, sentence over. So you have I just know. My number one album is Discovery by Daft Punk.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
And
Good for
music.
Good for you.
That is music. To pioneers of sound we're talking about now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's no Yeezus
Mm-hmm.
without Daft Punk. There's no house music without Daft Punk. There's no freestyle music without Daft Punk. They shaped my mind, body, and spirit with sounds. No words involved half the time. Just sounds, energy. You know? Like, I really couldn't imagine my life without Daft Punk. Miles, you missed it, but my number one album's Discovery by Daft Punk. All right, he didn't care. And like when computer sounds that make a brother feel a certain way, like my first heartbreak, this song got me through my first heartbreak. And it's like when I say pain, like
What's the song?
Something About Us by Daft Punk.
Okay.
When I say pain, I obviously mean, like I said, I went through my first heartbreak, but you can feel the cynical sympathy. I'm trying to talk to you right now. You know what I mean? Like, can you please listen? Like, this is that song for me. For real. My first Daft Punk experience, DJ Hero 1. Right. And so you can imagine how a 10-year-old kid would be enamored by these two people who don't have faces. You know what I mean? Whenever my friends are around, we're talking about Daft Punk and they go and try to deep dive and see who these people are, I stop them. Because they're that big to me that I actually don't want to know if they're human or not. Seriously, like I don't want to know.
Lore to it.
The lore is so perfect. These two French Canadian guys,
the movies that they've directed,
it's just insane, man.
To go with the albums, yeah.
The Alive tour, the set list, the pyramid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
and they're so committed to it. Like 2001.
They're the coolest people. They would have pre-made set lists, which is obviously a taboo thing to do as a DJ, but they're in the first row watching their own set list.
Wow.
You know what I'm
didn't
saying?
think of it that way.
While two random people are going like, you know what I'm saying? They are watching their own set list.
Wow. I didn't think of it that way.
Just curated, orchestrated.
They did it at the Grammys. When they performed at the Grammys with Stevie Wonder and Niles Rodgers and Pharrell, that wasn't them. They were in the front row watching two people do them.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So Daft Punk, they're
good.
They're everything to me. I can't.
It all starts there.
It all starts there.
Daft Punk almost made the list for me too. I ain't gonna lie. That was a great access memory.
Yeah.
Great take.
Good take.
Makai.
Yeah.
And I like your list, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like all my kids.
We're doing a rotation a little different, so we're going with you.
Okay.
Right now, you're number one.
Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z. The sound of an entrepreneur, the sound of a hustler. I just want to add the other Jay-Z song albums that I did pick have that feeling to it as well. But
Wow.
Jay-Z, Brooklyn, just love it. I just love it. Everything about it. It sounds like, you want to chase your dreams once again. And that's
Can I pick a song?
Yeah, you can pick a song. But before you pick a song, I do want to say something about Reasonable Doubt. It is, although we know what Jay was before that happened, obviously, he was a pharmaceutical advisor before he started doing music real heavy. But a lot of guys that do that have a tendency to want to lean into that to the point where they are so nostalgic about it that they make a mistake by not showing or talking about the pitfalls of it.
Yeah.
He did it on Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, all right, now I come from this. So if you want to do this, you're going to get this, but you might get this too. Are you prepared for that?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I always really appreciated about Jay. He did it on a lot. Every album, he's always done it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as good as he is, he can, his subject matter can be redundant at times. And it's not until I think he got older where he started to like dig deep into like his maturity where, okay, I'm not the guy from Marcy anymore. So now I have to talk about different things. So I kind of appreciated that sense of growth for him. He still did some other stuff too that was just like, you know what I mean? I'm just going to be talking about my Rolex.
I will also say that Jay-Z is responsible for a lot of people's growth, right? So
and it's okay.
Yeah.
Not to say it's stay in the same place.
I feel as if, one, Jay-Z is one of the richest people ever to do it. Right? And with that comes like acting like you're rich. I'm not rich. I have no really footing on this conversation. But what I will say is I feel as if Jay-Z forced a lot of growth on young artists, right? And so, like, for example, let's give Drake some shine here. I would really dislike if people like Drake, right, rapped about the same things they've been rapping about since they were coming up. Their first heartbreak, their first time buying this, first time buying that, all this flexing, right? And Jay-Z definitely transcended the art of flexing to the point where he's like, yo, I've done all that already. You know what I mean? Like, I've done all that. I've already iced out my Rolex. Now I got a naked one. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, it's just one of those things. Like, you see,
Like it.
like all these rappers, Lil Babies, all these Lils chained up. You know, have 5 chains, your Lamborghini Urus, only got $1 million in their bank account. Like, that's not a lot of money. But now we talk about Jay-Z. I'm talking about owning businesses, houses, project housing, and Canarsie. You know, like, I'm trying to buy colors.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
like that's real rich people folk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but like, Jay-Z,
go ahead.
Drake, he goes, I have to buy a lot of art to have some art like this. I have to buy a lot of cribs to have a crib like this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fuck a lot of girls to have a kid like this.
Yeah.
That's what he says. So like, he forces that level of maturity on people, and it starts there.
Great. This is a great song to add to that, which is Coming of Age, featuring Memphis Bleak. And here it goes.
Here it goes.
Yeah. Come experience.
Great choice.
This
is definitely that.
This is grown folk music, even at a young age.
For people out there who haven't heard this song, he's talking to a younger person, telling them, this is where we're going. Are you prepared to do this, and do you want to do it?
I got the shorty on my block, always clocking my rocks. He likes the style of profile, I think he won the mock. He likes the way I walk, he see my money talking. The honey's talking, I'm the hottest nigga in New York.
Good job.
Good job, guys, on both of your lists. You killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. Then you can go. Then Bug will go.
Okay.
My number one. Obviously, you know there was an omission to my list that my favorite group of all time is not on there, but it's going to be on there now. When the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. horoscopes
often lie.
And sometimes why? Nothing is for sure. And nothing lasts forever. And nothing is for certain. Until we close the curtains. It's him and I.
Aquemini. Seriously.
My favorite album of all time. I don't even think it's close. It's Outkast Aquemini. ATLings is right there, obviously, but Aquemini to me it's my favorite album. It's one of the greatest albums of all time, but it's also a sad album for me, and I'll tell you why. You ever have, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but 98. I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but the way we came upon Outkast was, this is how Outkast, we became onto Outkast, right? So I still remember the date. April 14th, 1994, Illmatic comes out. A week later, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music comes out. Now, Illmatic was bootlegged so much that I kind of had already heard it and I loved it. But I wanted to hear what these other guys were doing because I had saw the video for Players Ball. So I was like, this is different. Yeah, this is different. You were a baby. And it felt like when we heard that, it was like nobody else is up on this. Everybody else was on Nas. Like everybody in my orbit was on Nas. So we were listening to that. And it was special. And it kind of, and where I'm going with this is that it kind of felt like our thing. Like nobody's up on this kind of thing. We're the only ones that's up on this, you know? And that's what it felt like. By the time Aquemini comes out, it was sad for me because now the world knew about them. They weren't just my group. Yeah, they weren't my group anymore. Now everybody knows about, oh my God, did you hear these guys Outkast? Like, and then what happened at the Source Awards? The South got something to say. Yeah. Like, this was the album. They was like, oh, y'all wasn't hearing us before. Okay, we're going to make you hear us now. Nobody else, not Jay, not Nas, nobody, and I'll take this with me forever, has a 5-album run like Outkast. They just don't. You could go record sales, music. Nobody has a 5-album run like that. Mm-hmm. From Southern Playalistic to Speaker Box Love Below.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nobody has that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You could make the argument that their biggest song is on Stankonia, which is Bob's Over Baghdad, which had I'm Sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah. You could make an argument that that was at their height, but to me, this album is perfect. Yeah. It is my favorite album of all time.
That was a close for me too, but I had a feeling you were gonna pick it, so I was like,
oh, thank you. That was nice of you. I appreciate that.
And I knew Sade was gonna go around.
I knew that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll play one song. Man, there's just so many, man. I mean, the best songs on here, not even a rap song, which is Liberation. I can't, because if I play Liberation, I have to play the whole thing. And
Okay.
I can't play the whole, that's 9 minutes long.
Darn.
Yeah.
It's like one of my faves.
So, I'll play the Art of Storytelling Part 2. And this song is actually about global warming and climate change. And they coded it in such a way that people didn't even know what they were talking about, but that's what the song is about.
Yeah. Baby, did you hear that? Yeah, baby, I heard it too. Look out the window, golly, the sky is electric blue. Mama Earth is dying and crying because of you. Raining cats and jackals, our shackles disintegrate the residue. Silly.
That's my number one.
Good choice.
Outkast.
Yes.
Women are.
Come on.
Mama Robinson, you're number one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So number one for me, I had to do Where It All Began for me. One of the albums that it all began for me. I think that she's a woman, and I think that she definitely she sang from her chest, her whole chest. And as a Latina woman, and other Latina artists, I felt like they were very like the Celia Cruzes and other Linda Ronstadt and there was other Latina artists that came out around the same time, but they were very poised and don't get me wrong, they were women that changed music, but it was different. Now this woman, when I say she sang from whole chest, is La Lupe. And her album is Reina de Canciones Latina. And it came out in 1967 and was actually only 26 minutes long. But I think that she changed that. I had no idea what she was talking about. I had never been broken up with at that point when I heard her. And yet I felt every word. I felt like that raunchiness she wasn't pristine. Her vocals weren't pristine or anything like that. It was just raw and she just sang it. And you could feel everything that she was saying. And I didn't even really speak Spanish like that.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah. I didn't even speak Spanish, but actually this is probably one of the things that gave me the desire to know what they were saying.
Right.
And so I think that other than that, I was really just going by the beat. You know what I mean? Because I heard a lot of salsa during that time. So this wasn't really salsa, but it was something that was like, I mean, people would go to her concerts and be like, oh my God, La Lupe was like taking off her clothes. Like she was like something. She was unique, very unique at that time of her life. And
not to cut you off, but I remember you telling me she also had some.
Oh yeah, she had a lot of issues. Don't get me wrong. She had a lot of issues, but I wish that her talent could have carried her further in her life.
Was she the one that jumped out the window?
No, that was Hector Lavoe.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, she struggled, and by no means did she die rich, because she didn't. But her story, and she told her story, and I had never heard anybody like that before, like singing about the things that she was singing about. And like I said, there were other artists that were coming out, Latina women that my family listened to, but nothing like her. When I tell you, I bought her album again myself. That was one of the first, when I got a record player, that was the first album I bought myself. With a couple others, but I remember one time I fell asleep and I left her album fell behind the radiator in the projects, and it melted.
I'm about to say it must have melted.
When I say
you cried,
like if anybody knows what a llanto cry is, it's cried, because La Lupe was like, oh my God. My mom was like, shut her up already. Like, I just felt it. I just my ear couldn't get close enough to the speaker, because I just felt her voice. And it was just, and I think that was a segue for me, learning and knowing that what people were singing was real. Because I felt like salsa to me was happy. And I didn't really, there were a lot of, as I got older and learned about translating what the music was, I knew, later on, like a Hector Lavoe song, one of his famous songs, it's fast, but it's sad as hell. But at the same time, La Lupe wasn't like that. So it was just, I just can't even describe it. So I had to go back and I toyed with it many times, but she represents Brooklyn to me. She was from New York. That was another thing, that she was from New York, and she's just amazing. She's just amazing, and even with her flaws, her voice was all that to me. Yeah. So let me play. And I'm going to play Amor Gitano. Now, when you would hear the first few seconds of this song, everybody knew that it was like, somebody did something wrong with their man. That man was wrong.
Ayer te vi pasar con ella al brazo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Listening to you speak, I don't know why, but she reminds me of like a Latina Amy Winehouse.
Yes, for sure. And I think I'm glad that you said
And
that.
I love her too. So
I love
feel
Amy
like,
Winehouse, and actually similar stories, similar
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
things happen in their
Right.
lives. But I did love Amy Winehouse too.
Yeah.
I did love her.
Great
She was raw. I like a lot of like, non crisp, I like that natural,
Yeah.
raw.
They got problems.
Yeah. I don't know why.
That's
'cause,
real.
some of the stuff I've never experienced.
We
but-
all got problems.
Well, we all got problems. And I just felt like it was like another thing, when that song particularly, she's talking about a man that she sees that she thinks is her man, and she just literally watches him walk arm to arm with somebody else. And she's like, what are you doing? I thought that you were mine, and the whole time you were not. But at the same time, she's like, I need you though. But I need you. So it's just like I said, I had no idea. I don't even know if I might have been 8 years old. I don't even know when the first time I ever heard.
You listen to some pretty heavy shit at 8 years old.
I sure enough was. I'm sorry that I'm so deep.
I'm sure working in the 3rd grade, you was killing them. Jeez. My God.
Yep.
I'm going to need that crayon back. You don't know why.
PS 306. Yeah, shout out.
PS 306.
That's where it was. Elementary school.
Funny.
Good job, Mama Bear.
Good.
To end it all, The Bug, your number one.
I mean, wow. This album is now nearing 15 years old, which is crazy to me. But I think it is so insanely timeless, and it's from an artist that I love, love, love so much. And I feel like has paved the way for like alternative R&B music of my generation. And it's my boy Frankie, Frankie Ocean,
I'm surprised
Channel
either one of you had it.
Orange.
It was Channel Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Blonde was low key.
That was your that was like Noah's era. I mean, because that was like when you were in high school. I think 2016, 2017, Blonde came out. But Channel Orange, like the more I've listened to it as an adult, especially, I have learned so much. And it talks about like, we think about all the problems, right, in our world, and we think of like the obvious, like politics and hunger, and we think of global warming. We don't think about drug culture. We don't think about sex work. We don't think about addiction. We don't think about homelessness. We don't think about rich people. Like, he talks about all of that. Like a kid from California who experienced it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's so special. And there would be no Steve Lacy or the internet or Kaytranada without this album. And I have a feeling he's going to pull a Lauryn Hill and never drop again. And
interesting.
I'm okay with that.
You'll always have Channel Orange.
I will always have this album.
I know these.
And his connection to Tyler is pretty good. So.
It runs so deep. And yeah, I love this man. So, I mean, I literally can't choose an album. I mean, a song off of here. I'm actually going to say a few favorites, just to name a few before I play my like favorite. Super Rich Kids, literally a kid who's super rich who wants to commit suicide because the pressure of the world having money is just a lot. Sierra Leone, Lost, and Bad Religion, talking about being gay and struggling with that and the pressure of the world around you and battling with yourself. But my favorite is Pyramids by Frank Ocean, which is a song about a strip club. But it's great. And it's, yeah.
One of my favorite songs.
One of my favorite songs, too.
I know the words, too, because I had to listen to it over and over again.
Since the cheetahs on the loose. There's a few fires.
that's Frank Ocean. I highly suggest this and Blonde. Blonde's another great album, but this just speaks volumes.
He's gonna drop again. Don't
You
worry.
think so?
He's gonna drop again.
I don't think so.
Hopefully he hears this podcast and makes a special song just for you.
I like that.
He speaks volumes.
If he hears this podcast, we're getting paid.
Yeah.
Or sued.
Or sued.
Cease and desist.
Either
Who
one.
cares?
Any cloud's good cloud.
But you know what? It's funny, though. What you mentioned about some of the other artists, when you get to the 45-second minute of that and you hear that synth,
Mhm.
you mentioned it earlier.
That's it.
Daft Punk, baby.
Punk.
Come on,
Yeah.
stop playing with him.
Yeah. So just to recap, Bug is going to read off everybody's lists before we get out of here. If you guys are listening, this is going to be 2 podcasts because this was supposed to be an hour and 10 minutes. We're going on 3 hours. So this is going to be broken up into 2 pods. The first one will release next Friday. The next one will release the next Friday after that. So Bug, give a breakdown of our lists.
So, starting off with Dad, his number 5 spot is It Takes a Nation of Millions, Public Enemy. His number 4 is Sade's Love Deluxe. Number 3 is Portishead's Portishead. Number 2 is Me Against the World by Tupac. And his number 1 is Outkast's Aquemini. Mom is, her number 5 is Love Deluxe by Sade. Number 4 is ATLiens by Outkast. Number 3 is DTMF by Bad Bunny. Number 2 is My Life by Mary J. Blige. And number 1 is Reina de Canciones Latina by La Lupe. Miles' number 5 is The Black Album by Jay-Z. Number 4 is Yeezus by Kanye West. Number 3 is Only Built for Cuban Links by Raekwon. His number 2 is 808s and Heartbreak, Kanye West. And number 1 is Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z. Noah's number 5 is Love Deluxe by Sade. Number 4 is Music by Playboi Carti. Number 3 is Demon Days by the Gorillaz. Number 2 is Midnight Marauders by A Tribe Called Quest. And number 1 is Discovery by Daft Punk. And then myself, number 5 is Mark Anthony's Opus. Number 4 is 4 by Beyonce. Number 3 is Sade's Love Deluxe. Number 2 is The 2020 Experience, Justin Timberlake. And my number 1 is Channel Orange by Frank Ocean.
Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Getting us together is always a feat, but it's always enjoyable when we are together. This reminds me of rides to school, rides to baseball games, reminds us of going to dinner when we had none of you.
Parks. Spending time at skate parks.
Yeah.
Art shows.
Reminds us of all of that. So I want to thank you for doing this. It was a lot of fun. The lists were crazy and kind of what I expected with a couple of surprises. So again, thanks guys. Everybody out there, like I said, the first portion of this will be out next Friday. We'll drop some clips during the week. The end of it will be the following Friday. And I'm sure you'll like it. You know, it's something that we should have done a long time ago, and we will have this forever to pass down forever. And stay tuned. The next time we get together, which will probably be in about 4 months to do this.
Hope not.
Yeah. Well, we'll see each other in 4 months, but to do this, you know, we'll drop the next Robinson Top 5, which will be our top 5 movies of all time. Spoiler. No spoilers. No
I'll give it to you right now.
No spoilers.
How many times have I seen this movie?
No spoilers. Everybody out there, thanks for listening, and hope you enjoy the Robinson Top 5. Who you got?
Are you planning to proceed?